Hello, welcome to StereoPixel. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a gear setup in Autodesk Maya. So here is the one which I have already created, and this is I'm going to demonstrate how to create this one. So if you rotate this one, you can see the other parts of the gear. It's actually rotating on the opposite side. So how to create this one seamlessly, and or even I will show you how to increase the number of the gears from here. So let's start with. So I've created a very simple model with a pipe for the primitives over here. Yeah. So now you can see if I rotate this one, it's actually rotating on the opposite side. So what I have done is actually a very simple thing. I have put up a expression over the rotation of the z of this one. So first of all, you need to understand that these two objects need to be freezed and on the right position, so otherwise it will be all messed up. So I'm just creating from the scratch. I'm not going to show you the model, how to create this model. This is a very simple thing. You can see I'm just duplicating this one. It's a pipe and it's just extruded according to the the local axis. That's it, nothing fancy or something like that. So I'm just pushing this to side. Okay, or maybe I should put into the new layer and just hide it. Okay, so make it 0. Okay, now just make duplicate by pressing Ctrl D and place it according to your requirement, like that. You can go to the side view and place it exactly like you want it. It's up to you. Now what what is the logic behind this one? Now if you see, the rotational axis over here is the Z axis for both of them. Now the catch is that if my rotation axis is in the negative, this will go on the positive, or the vice versa. That means if this gear go in the positive side, this particular positive direction of the z axis, this gear will go exactly in the opposite side. So this is the main thing that we need to create. Now how can we create that? Now there are quite a few different ways to create this one, but I actually have to go through the expressions. Uh, if you go to the Windows and General Editor and the Connection Editor, they are just going to connect the two attributes like rotate Z to rotate Z. That's it. It's not going to be created the opposite thing. So for the opposite thing, you need to have an expression. So I'll just show you why the Connection Editor is not going to work later part. Okay, so go to the attribute editor and go to the transformation node and see the rotate x, y, and z. Right click on the x, y, z and create the new expression. Now naming convention is a very important one. If you don't name it properly, it will be very intuitive to type out all the names and all. So I just named this one as a gear 3 and this one is gear 4. So what I will just create, it's nothing fancy. If you don't have any idea about the expressions, don't worry about it, because it's very simple. So just copy this one. You don't have to copy, you just click and drag over here. It's middle mouse drag. Okay, so what it's saying is gear 04 dot rotate z. This will be the child and this will be the parent. So this is gear 3, this one is gear 4. So what I'm doing is go to gear 4 rotate z is equals to, you just copy this one and change the 4 to 3. Now if I say create, what will happen is the same thing what we used to create in the connection editor. It will rotate on the same direction. Now I don't want that, I want something else. So gear 4 rotate z, you see this, my entire thing is still there. You just hit the minus point before that. That's it. You can hit semicolon or you don't want, it's up to you. Doesn't matter right now because I have only one line expression. So hit edit and it's done. So you can close it down or just Yeah, just close it down. Now you can see if you rotate this one, they're actually rotating on the opposite side. The logic, try to understand this one, is very easy. Go to the edit expression and you can see it's a gear 4. Rotation of gear 4 on the z-axis is exactly the opposite of the rotation of gear 3 in the z-axis. So that's the actual logic that I'm going to use. I'm actually using. Now if you want something, uh, let's say I'm just duplicating this one and I'm placing over here. So now what this thing will rotate when we are rotating like this. So this will rotate on this direction. This is also negative direction. So but this is now my gear 4 is actually rotating on the positive side, and this thing should rotate on the negative side, right? So let's see. That means the direction of the gear 3 and the direction of the gear 5 is the same, but we are not going to use like that. We're going to use something else. So we'll connect this, the last gear, that is gear 5, with the gear 4. Okay, so now what I'm going to use is exactly the same what we have already done. So go to gear 5 dot rotate z is equals to, just control C, control V, and just change to 4 and make it a negative. Great, close. So I'm just rotating 1 and the entire stuff is actually rotating. So you can see whenever I want, I can add n number of gears over there. So you can actually, uh, whatever the numbers you want, whatever the shapes you want, what kind of shapes you actually looking for, it's absolutely up to you. You just have to fit it, you just have to place it, and one after another you just connect with them. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also like our Facebook page and follow us in Twitter. Thank you.